Hi everyone, Damilola here. Today I'll be talking about 5 basic skills every accountant need. Firstly, is knowledge of accounting. You need to understand what accounting entails. You can't be an accountant without understanding accounting. So you need to understand what it truly involves to be an accountant. You need to understand the processes involved in accounting. So after that, you also need to have the knowledge of technological tools and software, accounting software basically. So in every industry, each company usually have their own accounting tools or technological tools that they use. You need to familiarize yourself with it. You need to learn it. If you don't have an understanding of it before getting the job, you need to learn on the job. So you need to understand accounting tools that you need to perform your job. You need to know them. Then another thing is Microsoft Office. You need to be able to use the basic Microsoft Office suite. So you need to understand your Excel, you be talking about your PowerPoint, be talking about every you talk about Word and all of that. So you need to understand every Microsoft Office suite that is needed for the accounting job you are going into. Then also you need to have critical thinking skills. Like you need to be able to think, like, because there will be some scenarios that you just need to act fast. You need to act fast and you need to know what to do at that time. You can't always be waiting for your boss. You can't always be asking your boss. Sometimes your boss might not be available. So you need to beyond textbook, so you'll be facing real life scenarios, not textbook scenarios, not examples in the textbook. So now you'll be facing real life scenarios where somebody's money is actually involved, and you need to have the basic critical thinking skill. So lastly, I'll be talking about communication skills. You need to be able to communicate whatever you have prepared. You agree with me that you cannot just accounting is beyond crunching numbers. You need to be able to understand, and before you can communicate something, you need to understand it. So you need to understand what you are preparing so you can communicate to top management. Not even talking about top management, even your boss, your line manager can require you to interpret what you have prepared, and you need to understand it for you to communicate to your line manager before your line manager can now communicate to top bosses. So you need to be able to interpret and communicate. So you need good written and oral skills. So don't forget the accounting skills that every accountant needs. 1, knowledge of accounting. 2, knowledge of technology and accounting software tools. 3, Microsoft Office suite, very important. 4, critical thinking skills. And 5, communication skills, both written and oral. So I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.